What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Norah and thank you so much for watching. Before we jump into today's video, be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Follow your girl on Instagram because you already know we are growing the family across all platforms. So for today's video, we are going to jump into another girl talk. It's been a little bit actually since I've filmed one of these. Sorry if you guys can hear my bangles making so much noise. I'm like trying to push them down my arm. But yeah, it's been a little bit since I've recorded one of these. And honestly, I don't mind that because I genuinely like to do these videos when I have something that I really feel like we need to talk about, share, all that good stuff. You know, I don't want to force the content. So if I feel like, girl, I don't got nothing to talk about, we don't got nothing to talk about, so we're not gonna do it. So anyways, for today's video, obviously you guys can see the title. We are going to talk about Black women in luxury. I feel like this, I don't know, would you call it a phenomenon, this trend, this current energy that we kind of see everywhere on social media has been really popular and kind of like a buzzword, you know, these last couple months. So I have, you know, a couple thoughts and feels around it that I figured, you know what, let's sit here, got my coffee, and let's talk about it. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video and let's jump right in. All right, so I first off want to say that I am a huge fan of kind of this mantra and mindset of Black women in luxury. I love it. I think, you know, over the years through movies, music, TV shows, just kind of a lot of times in the media, Black women are always kind of portrayed in struggle, in despair. A lot of our stories are always depicted as like the single mother coming out of like a battered relationship and domestic abuse and just a lot of trauma. And obviously, yes, there are a ton of movies and music and things like that that don't say that, but for the most part, it's kind of always what we see. It's just a lot of trauma, a lot of struggle, a lot of sadness. So I definitely love this idea of Black women in luxury and just seeing Black women flourish in all aspects of the word. You know, whether that's traveling the world, going to places that, you know, might not have a lot of people that look like us, where you don't normally see a lot of Black women, you know, getting to enjoy different experiences, going to museums, buying luxurious items, you know, whether it's designer, you know, going on spa dates, all of that, I truthfully love to see it. For me personally, I think it's motivating, it's exciting. It makes me proud to be able to see other women that look like me enjoying the luxuries of life. Now, I do say all of that to say that I think there's so much more though to the Black women in luxury mantra. I think a lot of what social media does is luxury, we kind of just keep it right in like that very, I don't even know what the word is for it, but like we all kind of automatically think of luxury in the same way. And it's like luxury items, luxury goods, design, you know, flashy cars, foreign this, foreign that. And I think there's so much more to what this Black woman in luxury means. Now, if for you that's truly what brings that luxurious feeling to your life, then by all means do it. Listen, I like, you know, luxury items. You know, I have some things that I definitely do invest a little bit more money in just because I really like them and they make me feel good and I love it. But I also think there is a huge aspect of luxury outside of those material goods. For me, even just sitting here drinking my coffee and being able to film this video and talk with you guys is a luxury. It's a luxury, and it's something that I often will sit back and be like, wow, I cannot believe that I have the opportunity to sit here and do this. You know, going out to Bath and Body Works and picking up, you know, all the candles that I love. For me, that is literally the epitome of Black women in luxury because it's something that I do for myself that makes me feel luxurious. And I think that that's kind of the main focal point of the Black woman in luxury mantra is what makes you feel luxurious? What makes you feel like you are pampering yourself and loving yourself and elevating your life, romanticizing your life? What are you doing that's continuing to make you feel like the main character, like I've talked about here on my channel before? And I really think that's the true essence of the Black woman in luxury. And I think we have to be careful not to fall in too much into the material things. You know, I scroll on TikTok all the time, y'all, aimlessly. I love TikTok, it's my jam. And, you know, obviously with the algorithm, the more that you like certain videos, you'll see that. So the Black Women in Luxury kind of like hashtag on TikTok, I follow, I see it all the time. But I noticed all the videos were very much the same. It's like, okay, welcome to Black Women in Luxury TikTok, but it's like, here's me getting on a private jet. Here's me getting into all these foreign cars. It's these lavish dinners. We're eating at Nobu every night. I'm buying all this designer, Chanel, Louis, all this great stuff. And again, there is nothing wrong with experiencing that kind of luxury. You know, for some people, being able to do that is just like the ultimate goal and the ultimate dream. Some people really could care less. And I think there's no issues around that. And I don't think that if a Black woman doesn't necessarily go after luxury in that way, that she's not really truly exemplifying Black women in luxury, if that makes sense. So I think we have to really be careful in not letting social media just kind of put this materialistic stamp on Black women in luxury, because I think instead of making Black women feel loved and championed and celebrated, it actually divides us even more. It's like, well, no, I don't really know if you really live in that Black woman in luxury life, girl, because you're not drinking out of a Tiffany wine glass or whatever it is. You know, are you really experiencing Black women in luxury if you've never been in a foreign car, if you've never been able to take a picture with the RRs on the headrest? You know what I mean? It's like, why separate and why divide and why put such like a frivolous stamp on what luxury means? And I definitely think it's a mantra and a mindset that I hope will continue, because again, I love to see it. I have my younger cousins, you know, that are doing little things for themselves, and you know, they always are saying like, you know, Black women in luxury, whether that's them giving themselves, you know, mani-pedis, whether it's, you know, for one day they're like, nope, we're not gonna make coffee at home, we're gonna go to Starbucks, we're gonna chill, have a nice little, you know, just like a nice little day. And even that too is living the luxuries of life. Because really, if you think about the word itself, luxury, it's just, you know, being able to have the opportunity to experience something that most people can't. And I think that's really important to remember, to stay grounded, to kind of bring us back to earth and remember, you know, me being, you know, a young adult, not a lot of people can say that, you know, they live in, you know, a luxury apartment. And even that, it's like, okay, luxury, but they throw that word around so easily. But there are so many things that we are living and experiencing and getting to see every day that there are a lot of people in the world who cannot enjoy that. You know, the fact that I don't worry about where my next meal comes from is a luxury. You know, unfortunately in, you know, 2021, with everything going on in this world, you would hope that wasn't the case, but there are a lot of people who don't know where their next meal is coming from. You know, I have the luxury that, yes, I can sit here and film this video and talk to you guys, you know, on a several $100 camera. That's a luxury. Again, it might not be a luxury to some people, but for me, I definitely notice that it's a luxury. So, you know, I think it's good. I think it's great that we are kind of, and I don't even want to say chasing, because sometimes chasing sounds a little bit obsessive. You know, I don't want anyone to feel like they need to obsess over making their life luxurious. But luxury, again, can be whatever it means to you. Whatever you think luxury looks like to you, so be it. If luxury is sitting on your couch, cozied up, now y'all, this is kind of my luxury too, y'all, I ain't gonna hold you, but you know, sitting on your couch and you're cozied up and your candles are lit and you're watching something on Netflix, that is a luxury, okay? The fact that most of us got 8 different streaming services that we can use, now granted, not all of us are paying for them, but that's a luxury, okay? So, you know, these are things that I really think it's really important to kind of hone in on and realize there are so many luxuries in your life that you already have. Romanticize those aspects of your life and realize you are truly an embodiment of Black women in luxury. Now, again, if you wanna kind of spoil yourself, you know, spoil yourself and, you know, dive into the luxuries. And that luxury doesn't even automatically have to be a Chanel bag. It doesn't have to be a Louis Vuitton bag. Again, it could be getting your nails done all the time. It could be going and get that little Coach bag, which, not for nothing, Coach is coming back, y'all, okay? So that's a nice little luxury there too. So whatever that luxury looks like to you, indulge, you know, definitely have fun with it, enjoy it. Again, I will be honest, I do like some, you know, designer things and some higher, you know, ticketed price items. And of course it makes me feel great and I enjoy that. And I'm not going to, I guess you could say, like, not punish, but like I'm not gonna hold myself back from being able to enjoy those luxuries, but I'm also not going to allow myself to think that, oh, I'm only exuding a Black woman in luxury because I've got a designer thing here and a designer thing here. Hopefully this makes sense, because y'all know me with these girl talks. I just kind of like to spew, you know, like spew what's on my mind and just kind of share how I'm feeling. And Black women in luxury, it's just like, it's such a buzzword and I've been hearing it everywhere. You know, and I've had the conversations with, you know, some of my girlfriends, some cousins, and I even noticed too that we were, you know, kind of perpetuating the stigma of what it meant, because every time we talked about it, it was like, oh my gosh, did you see them shoes she bought? Oh, you know, Black women in luxury. Oh, did you see that new bag? Oh, Black women in luxury. And I realized, I was like, Norah, why is it that every time you want to mention and talk about Black women in luxury, it's around designer items, it's around super expensive, you know, items, it's around this very lavish lifestyle? And I realized, okay, there's this misconception of what luxury really is. Of course, there's what, you know, society tries to tell us. Obviously, when they're selling things to us, it's all part of the plan. If you think that it's luxurious and it separates you from the bunch, then all of us obviously want it. We're like, ooh, it's luxurious, it's expensive, it's different, it's exclusive. Then of course, it'll kind of make all of us super drawn to it and chase, you know, want to chase after it. But there's so much more to that. It's so much more to that. There's so much more to luxury and being a Black woman in luxury that I think some of us, you know, sometimes are missing. So it was definitely something I kind of just wanted to talk about and kind of see your guys' thoughts around it. Like, do you get it? Do you believe in it? Is it something you aspire to? Are you a Black woman in luxury? And if so, what are your luxuries? What do you do that makes you feel luxurious? What do you do in your everyday, weekly, monthly routine that makes you feel like, okay, I'm a Black woman in luxury? What are some things that you want to start including? Like, I know with me, I definitely want to take up like my self-care, you know, up a notch, and really taking time for like pamper days and just really, again, romanticizing my life. I think it's all about that. Romanticizing your life, working on being the main character, and just being the baddest version of you that you can be. And whether that comes through a purse, great. Enjoy it, love it. Whether that comes through sitting down and enjoying a cup of coffee and just taking some you time, listening to music and writing in your journal, then do that as well. But I want to make sure that we all know it doesn't matter what labels you have on. It doesn't matter how much money you can spend on things. It doesn't matter that, oh, I can go to these fine dining restaurants 5 days a week. It doesn't matter. If you can, obviously, no shade to that, baby girl. Live your life. Do you. Who am I to sit here and tell you that you shouldn't enjoy those things in life? Because of course, if you can, and if you can responsibly, girl, live your life, okay? Child, live your life. Listen, sometimes I be doing too much, okay? Sometimes I go into Zara and I know damn well I don't need to spend all this money, but you know what? I want to enjoy it. So I'm going to do it, and I'm going to go in there and I'm going to blow a bag. And I'm going to feel luxurious while I do it. So, you know, whatever that looks like to you, definitely indulge, have fun, enjoy it. Life is too short, why not? Definitely do so. But remember, that's not the only thing that makes you a Black woman in luxury. You are actually, just in your ever essence of being a Black woman, already luxury. Okay? You are already luxury, baby girl. The melanin is already giving wealth. It's already exuding wealth. So remember that. You know, like my good sis Beyonce already be telling us, skin like pearls, girl. We are already luxury in every essence of the word. So remember, it's not all about the designer. It's not all about the labels. If you love it, love it. But you're already living the life of luxury. Continue that way. Do whatever makes you happy and whatever makes you feel luxurious in whatever way you decide. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's definitely a shorter one, but again, it was something that I wanted to really share and just talk about and kind of hear your guys' thoughts. So please, let's continue the conversation down below. I know some of y'all don't be listening when I say like, comment, share, and subscribe. Comment, okay? Comment so we can keep the conversation going, because I like chatting with y'all. So make sure to do that. And as always, I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys.